In this quick demo, I'll show you how we take a story to video in minutes using page to play with no prompts required. And don't worry, there's always human control in the loop. Page to play doesn't replace your taste or skill, it amplifies it. All you need is a story, and please make sure it's original. For this demo, we'll use a 2D cartoon story called Kyla's Clever Escape from the Kunku app. First, click New Project. Next, attach your characters. They're automatically turned into a character lineup almost instantly. Then, choose the style of video you want to create. In this case, we're selecting the 2D Kunku style, which gives that classic Saturday morning cartoon feel. Now, fill in the character names correctly, matching your story. Next, paste in your story or screenplay script and click Analyze. This process breaks the story down into the recommended scenes needed to tell it properly. Once that's done, click Generate All in the top right corner. Page to Play now breaks each scene into individual frames, with each frame telling a specific part of the story. This usually takes just a few minutes, and you'll see an estimated time at the top. When that's complete, you'll move to the next step, assigning voices. Here, you assign voices to each character who speaks. You can choose from existing voices, and in another video, I'll show you how to add your own voice as well. Once voices are assigned, you're taken into the main storyboard. This is where things really start to come together. You'll now see all the scenes that make up your story. From here, you can generate all the frames for each scene. Click Generate All on a scene, and Page to Play processes each frame one by one. You'll also notice indicators showing where narration and dialogue occur. You can listen to them to hear how your characters will sound when speaking their lines. These are the frames we just created. This is an important step, human review. Here, you decide what works and what doesn't before moving to video. You can regenerate alternative images for a frame or tweak the frame settings if needed. Once you're satisfied, simply select the frames you want to animate by checking the images. Now, click Video Studio. You'll see the number of frames selected for animation. Review once more, then click Generate Videos. The button shows exactly how many clips will be created. On the left panel, you'll see a queue showing the video generation progress. You can filter by status, order of creation, or story sequence. I usually prefer viewing them in the order they're queued. Once processing is complete, you can preview each video. Review the motion and actions and decide what can be fixed in post-production and what might need to be regenerated. When you're happy, click View Completed to see all your finished clips arranged in story order. Now for the final step. Click Append in Video Editor. This opens Page to Play's browser-based video editor, similar to tools like CapCut or Adobe Premiere, with a familiar timeline interface. You'll see all your clips laid out sequentially, with the voice narration on a separate track. Here, you can trim clips, remove repeated motions, and fine-tune the story flow. Once you're done, simply export your video as an MP4. And that's the process. Page to Play is currently open to beta testers and studios who want to experiment while we continue building more features. Thank you for watching. And yes, there's another episode coming soon.